There's a lot that we need to do to be able to save our lands, degraded lands, to be able to give people more food, more access to food, more knowledge to other things. It's about business as well. You can be able to do farming and have value-added products for your markets and then generate income. Laikipia Permaculture Center was started 7 years ago from scratch. There was nothing on the landscape, very degraded. Once we fenced it, we allowed the land to regenerate by itself. Around 2-3 years down the land, trees were growing. We had a tree nursery. We planted a few fruit trees, and we were able to generate our own food. This is how we found that you can turn a very degraded land into a productive land. So we introduced systems that are friendly to the human beings, that are friendly to the environment. We have overstory trees that can be able to go up and provide shade, provide nitrogen, like the sesbania, the acacias, and then we go down into the understory, the bananas that provide fruits, and then also build the ecosystem. Then we have the climbers. These are beans that climb on top of the overstory and understory that provide nitrogen fixation, provides the seeds, and then you come down into the ground covers. For example, you can see this is a pumpkin. It has covered the ground so that at least moisture is maintained, and then we get the fruits. Then we go down into the tubers. We have the carrots, we have the comfrey, we have the sweet potato, and then at the end we do heavy mulch. As you see down here, there's a heavy mulch, so that we use minimal water and less water because we are in the dry area of the country. And of course, we can integrate other food, staple food, like the maize, the beans, the kales, and then indigenous vegetables. As well as this tree here is called Tephrosia fegoli, which has seeds, and we use it as a biopesticide. We can use the seed, we can use the leaves. So it's part of the system, because then we don't use chemicals. We use other plants to spray, to deter the pest. And then we make sure that no ground is bare. All ground is covered in any way, either by mulch, either by ground covers of pumpkin, of sweet potato, watermelon. This system is productive throughout the year. It doesn't have sections. It is either there is a crop that's ready, there's a crop that's growing, there's a crop that has been sowed or planted, and we are constantly harvesting it. We do keep rabbits. We keep rabbits for rabbit tractoring. So we move them to dig our farm, and as they dig the farm, they throw the urine, they throw the manure, and then they fertilize the land. So they help us to dig the land. At the same time, of course, it's very good meat from the rabbits, though we don't eat them that much, but we really like them because they are also pets, and they make us happy when they go around the farm. And the same with chickens. We do have chickens as well, and we do the same as we do the rabbits, and they are our friends in farming the landscape. 4 main buildings built out of cob. You know, cob is mixture of straw, sand, and clay. Easy to build, all the materials are available, climate resilient house. It's warm during the night, it's cold during the hot weather, because we experience hot weather here. So anyone can do that type of housing. We went to an extent of building our own bread oven out of cob, where we make our own bread using locally available materials.
In the oven, I also do roasting of meat. For example, I last week roasted a full goat ear marination, English marination, and it did very nice. Just 1.5 hours. So that's less 30 minutes than the normal oven. That's very nice because it saves a lot of time, energy wasted. Just marinate everything and put it in there for 1.5 hours. That's all. From there, it did good, and we were very happy.
This system is meant for energy, to pump water and to provide lighting and charging of computers and other things. And it's all solar. It's 18 panels with 2 batteries. So with 2 batteries, we are able to convert AC into DC, direct current, that goes into the rooms, into the training areas, to be able to give in power for lighting. And then we also pump water with it. It's very economical, no charges. We set the system 4 years ago. It's still working, no expenses. This is a situation where we need all Kenyans to go. This big system, this balloon, is full of cactus pads which has been crushed and cow manure. They come inside here. Then it generates methane gas. The methane gas comes out of a pipe at the end of the system that goes into the kitchen for cooking. So after the slurry has been consumed, it comes out of the system. we take it to make compost in the farm. So we have two outputs, slurry for making compost, and then the gas, methane gas, going for cooking in the kitchen. We have 4 types of acacias. We have Acacia mellifera, which is very good for good quality honey, Acacia totilis, Phythabia albida, Acacia polycantha, Acacia nilotica, and then we also have neem, which is very good also for medicine and also for integrated pest management. These trees also grow here in a mix of bamboo. We have vetiver grass there, we have moringa at the far end growing there. All of it meant to go to the communities to grow, to make value-added products of very good powder, very good forage for bees, very good nitrogen fixers, aloes for cosmetics, and even for use for their animals. And then some fruit trees, of course, we have avocado, we have oranges, we have mango, that all grow here, even strawberry for very good quality jams. Working with the women and the communities down there, I am one of the proud men in the village, because already they call me a woman's man, because I work more closely with the women. We started with the four groups who are 301, who are all women at that time, because we know Maasai is a male-dominated society. It's a man who owns the land, it's a man who owns the cows, the goats, the camel, but the women are left home just taking care of the kids, cooking and other things. And these women, I know them very well. They are my relatives. We grew together. We went to school together, some of them. They are my mother, so they know me very well. And one of the things that makes me proud is women who are already having income. They generate income out of their own enterprises. Some of the women have now cob cottages that they rent out to the guests who want to hire them. Some of them have animals that they can be able to move them on a holistic approach way, rather than the free range, which is actually doing degradation. Some of the women have taken up the Aloe business, and they are doing now business with the international companies like Lush. One of the natural resources that we are utilizing in Laikipia North is the cactus, which is growing out there and is invasive. People are seeing it as a problem, but in permaculture, we turn a problem into the solutions. So we are using the cactus to generate biogas that the people use, and then they reduce, cutting down trees. And then we use the fruit to make juices, jams, wine, and then oil that will otherwise go back to the cosmetics and make the soaps, shampoo, cream, shower jelly, and body lotion. Then the communities are empowered in terms of income generation. We need to take care of the environment, because it's what we eat, it's where we live, it's where we dream to be. It's where everybody lives on. It's where our food is coming from. It's where our animals are stepping. It's where our animals are getting fodder and all other things.